What's going on YouTube? Koren here, back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Um, First video on the channel in a while. I haven't really posted here, but I decided time to actually try this as a nice hobby. I've always wanted to make YouTube videos on Dokkan battle. I don't know what held me back. I play this game a lot, so I said might as well actually record videos. Anyways, today we're going over the data download. I know I'm a bit late on this video, but still wanted to make this, kind of go over this while I'm waiting on my hookup for recording here. I've got an Elgato. I just needed to get the HDMI thing, but tomorrow we're definitely gonna be taking this guy for a world tour. Gonna be using the movie bosses team. I'm having a feeling it's gonna be busted. So anyways, we'll go ahead and take a look here. First off, I want to say everything is dropping tonight. Should be dropping 2 a.m. for Videl's EZA and for the new Super Int Trunks here. Broly's going to be dropping at 4 a.m. I will not be staying up for this. I actually have to work at 9 in the morning. So unfortunately, I will be making a video on these guys tomorrow afterwards. Maybe I'll stream right when I get back home, or I'll just probably grind these at work and make a video when I get back. Anyways, let's go ahead, get into the meat and potatoes of this. Tech Broly is EZA, and I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty damn busted. So obviously we knew this. Key +4, 150 to all stats here for Resurrected Warriors. Leader skill is trash. I mean, I'm not running him for Resurrected Warriors. He'll be useful in other content though. He'll probably be useful in Battlefield, or maybe Extreme, or Super Battle World, or whatever. But we're mainly going to be using him on the movie bosses team with Broly here. So key 3, attack and defense 200%, absolutely insane. Additional attack and defense 120 when performing a super attack. Another attack and defense plus 120 whenever he has an ultra super attack. So you get an 18 key with this guy. He's going to be at 440% attack and defense. That's pretty crazy. An additional attack and defense plus 50% when enemies target down, or attack down and defense down status. And an additional key +3, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when facing only one enemy. And another 5 key launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. Okay, so he has a guaranteed super against 2 or more enemies. That's pretty nice. And 5 key, 3 key, and has a super attack. Okay, it has a high chance of becoming a super when facing 1 enemy. Not bad. Definitely better than this. 2 lines of text versus a small paragraph here. That's what you have to do to be good nowadays in the game. Raises attack for 1 turn. No defense on 12 key here. Not the best. I mean he's lowering defense, so he's already giving himself that attack down and defense is down little thing here. So that's not bad. And then greatly raise. Okay, so he's stacking attack on his 18 key, and then he's raising his defense for 1 turn. I mean, that's not horrible. Could have been better if they were to just tack on defense for his 12 key. I mean, I guess they didn't want him to be too busted in base form. I definitely wish that had some defense on there. But I mean, not bad at all. Not bad at all. This is a pretty good base form here. He'll be pairing up really nicely with the new Broly here. Let's go ahead and look at his transformation here. So key 4 in attack and defense 220%, additional attack and defense 120, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when performing a super. Chance of performing a critical hit 6% for extreme enemy class enemies for extreme class allies for 2 turns, plus an additional attack 166%, and guards all attacks when performing an ultra super. Wow, he is gonna be a slot 2 demon. This guy's gonna be a fucking monster in slot 2. Additional attack 100% when enemy is attack down or defense down status, plus an additional Key +4 and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super, or great chance of becoming a super when facing only one enemy. I believe that's 70%. So he has a 70% chance to get an additional super with one enemy. And then guaranteed super and key +6. I mean, 48% attack. This hasn't changed, but it's still so insanely busted. I mean, he's going to be... I'm salivating at the thought of the attack stats this man is going to be getting. He's going to be getting on his active skill turn, he's going to be getting bare minimum like a 70 million attack stat, I think. And then he's going to be dropping those additional supers that are going to be like 50 or 40 million. No one is surviving him on his active skill turn. No one. I wish Global had the Goku and Frieza event, because this would be so fun to run him in there and just destroy that entire event. He's raising attack and defense for one turn on 12 key. Okay, that's not bad. And then greatly raises attack and defense on 18 key. I mean, he's going to be insane in slot 2. I'm going to have to see this guy in game, use him a lot, see how he's rocking in these events. But I'm pretty impressed with this guy here. Definitely a really good easy A. Better than the Int Broly. I'm so glad. It looks like they haven't fumbled him. I know I've seen a lot of people saying like, oh, he's trash. He's going to be so bad. He's going to be getting blown apart in slot 2. I don't think so. I think he's going to be having a really insane defense in slot 2. He's going to be doing a lot of damage. I mean, if he doesn't outright kill bosses after, you know, following up from the new Tech Broly, I don't know what to say. I mean, I really think that his damage at this point, he's doing so much damage that it actually matters, you know. And I know a lot of the times, I mean, and I'm a truth glazer, okay? I'm with him with dodge, with defense. You know, defense is gonna win you the games, because if you're getting one shot, you're not winning, and damage doesn't win you. But as far as him, I mean, he does enough damage to the point where he'll carry alone with damage. He's looking good. Now let's take a look at the new Int Trunk. So he's giving key +3 and 50% to hybrid Saiyans here. Key 2 140%, plus an additional attack of 140. Launches an additional attack, has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there's another hybrid setting category ally in the same turn. Hybrid Saiyans category allies key +1 and attack and defense 25%. Key +1 attack and defense plus 25% for allies whose name include Gohan or Goten. This is teen or kid. Within character's attack and turn for 4 turns from the character's entry. So for 2 turns, he's going to be giving 50% key +2 and 50% support to Gohan and Goten. But it has to be these two. So this is going to be basically the Gohans and Gotens from the movies. There's a couple other Gohan and Gotens, but I mean, Gohan teen isn't really going to be relevant too much. Kid Goten, now he could be pretty good. I know he's more than likely going to get the Trunks and Goten from Bio Broly are gonna get an easy A in probably part 3. Where I'm really excited about this is that this might be giving us a hint that, and I mean, I'm almost 90% sure the Carnival LR is going to be the family Kamehameha unit. We're probably going to get a legendary Super Saiyan Broly for the Dokkan Fest. I'm really hoping for Bio Broly though. I mean, I went to the celebration just absolutely not wanting Bio Broly, but now I'm kind of open to it, especially because, and we'll get into this later, but yeah, so he's got additional attack or additional defense plus 40% when receiving an attack. Horrible. High chance of evading enemy's attack. So that's 50% already there. Plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, plus 20% as the first attacker. Okay, so he's got to be in slot 1 to get 70% dodge. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be useful for some events, but you're definitely not running this guy in any high tier, high difficulty events. Additional attack and defense, or not attack, geez, Koren read. Attack plus 140% temporarily, and a temporary high chance of performing a crit upon the character's next attack after evading an attack. So he's going to have, basically in slot 1, he's going to have what is this? 140, 140, that's 280. 420. I don't know. I can't do math. I was never good at math. Sorry about that. My cat is meowing in the background. He's trying to get attention. Let's see here. So, plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, plus 20%, up to 20% within a turn. Wow. When the next attacking turn, every time the character evades 5 or more attacks. So, I mean, 90% dodge? That's not bad. I mean, he's going to have 90% dodge. But, I mean, he's going to get touched once, and he's getting blasted into smithereens. He's going to lose. This character, if you run him in events that are high difficulty, you're going to be losing a lot, because 90% is not 100%. It's a lot, but it's not 100%. However, he should be pretty decent, you know? I mean, for a free-to-play unit, he's got a lot here. And imagine whenever they decide to easy A this guy, he could actually be a really good option. So I wouldn't sleep on him. He's not that crazy right now. 90% dodge, not bad, but I mean, he gets touched once, he's done for. He's really true dodge or die. You're going to want to build this guy full dodge. You do not want him getting touched at all. Active skill here. So it can be activated after the character evades 5 or more enemy attacks. Defense plus 40 and directs enemy attacks toward the character for 1 turn. Hybrid Saiyans category allies key plus 4 for... Dang, okay, so he's got a target mechanic here. I mean, if he's in slot 1, he's got that 90% dodge. He could be cooking. I mean, this character has a very, very, very good base. Like, he gets an easy A. He gets the opportunity to possibly have 100% dodge. He's cooking. I mean, I know it's going to be busted. You have a character with 100% dodge, basically. But I mean, like, look at Tech Khalifa. You know, she has basically 100% dodge on the main teams you're going to run her on. So I think him getting an easy A and getting an opportunity to have basically 100% dodge is not out of the question. Let's go ahead and look at this animation here. Yeah, I mean, not bad. I like this. I mean, they go hard just randomly on some of these free-to-play characters' animations. I mean, that's pretty good. But, and then I want to see what's his super attack in it. What? Wait. You know, sometimes Dokkan actually kind of puts effort into their free-to-play characters. And, I mean... he's not bad. He's really not bad. If you're a free-to-play player, I mean, he's going to be a useful character to have. He's going to be so easy to grind out. You might as well grind this guy out. I'm going to grind him out. I mean, he'll be useful in some events. Now, let's take a look at Videl here. So she's easy-ing. I never really got this card. So I'm going to probably have to grind her up. So movie heroes. So she just had STR before. Barely anything here. Only a great chance. So she didn't even have guaranteed support for people. So here we are. So key plus 1 up to plus 3 and attacking defense plus 50% up to 150 per movie heroes category ally on the team. So you're going to be wanting to run her on movie heroes. Chance of evading enemies attack including super attack plus 5% up to 15 per movie heroes category ally on the team as first attacker in the turn. So she's going to be another one of those characters that is designed to be in slot 1. I really don't like when Dokkan does this because it really kills characters after they've pretty much aged out. And I mean, especially on a free-to-play unit. But let's keep going. So that's 15% dodge. So plus an additional attack additional attack, not defense. Plus 120 when performing super. High chance of evading enemies' attack. So that's 50% already. Another 15, 75%. Okay, so we're already at 75% dodge. Plus an additional defense plus 20 for 5 turns after evading an attack. Not bad. An additional defense plus 50 and chance of evading enemy's attack, including super, plus 8% within the same turn with each... Whoa, with each attack evaded. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, she's basically UI Goku here. She's basically got AGL UI Goku's passive here. So, wow. I mean, this this Trunks and Videl are not going to be bad. I mean, they are going to be decent options for you free-to-play players out there. I mean, they're kind of cooking here. I mean, this, with how we know how dodge works in this game, that could end up stacking up pretty quickly. So, and then all allies keep +1 attack and defense 30%, plus an additional attack and defense 20% for all allies for 2 turns, and launches an additional attack. That's a high chance of becoming a super as the first attacker. So in slot 1, she's giving 20% for 2 turns for the team. All allies keep +1 and attack and defense plus 30%. So she's giving 50% support to the rotation, 20% support for 2 turns. I mean, she's going to be very useful. We'll see what she does. We'll do a little showcase of her. We'll see what she does, but I'm thinking she's going to be actually pretty decent. Her teams, she's going to be helping out Earthlings, Earthbred fighters, but you're mainly going to want to run her on Movie Heroes. And Movie Heroes is already pretty full, so I'm probably not going to actually use her that much, but I mean, she's fun. She looks fun. So yeah, that's it for the units here. Once again, they're dropping at 2 a.m. Broly's dropping at 4 a.m. I'm not staying up tonight for that, but you guys can stay up for that. We've got some more stuff here. Part 2 videos coming out tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. That's gonna be 9 p.m. my time. What else here? Quest mode. Actually, already did these. Super Battle Road. I have to do some of these. And then easy area. So the most interesting one here, and I mean, we're just gonna look through here. Yeah, most interesting for me is this right here. So just like the Pan event from the 9th anniversary, we're getting another event here that is going to have some equips. And if you notice here, we've got STR LR Broly here. Could he be Super Easy A? I really hope so. We've got more equips for Tech Broly here, Int Broly, STR Broly, the Trunks and Goten, Gohan and Goten right there, the trio, and Broly here. So all in all, looking like we're gonna get some more content. Hopefully we get more content announced as well. This celebration's been a bit slow, but what can you do, right? I mean, I do everything right the day it drops. I'm sure a lot of you do that too, and that's probably why it feels so boring. But I think this celebration's all right. It's definitely not the best, but yeah, I mean, Easy A Broly here, he's gonna be insane. We'll be back tomorrow for another video. Give the video a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys want to do. Make some suggestions for what I should do. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.